Okay, big question. How do you think we're going to get on?
I think we're going to do pretty well.
Yeah.
I've never been before, so I don't have very many expectations. I have a feeling I don't think we'll do as well as last year, but maybe the business presentation will.
Or is that because you guys are doing it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And the biggest question to ask, are we going to beat Uni of Liverpool?
Yeah.
I think it's only a few minutes now until we get the final stickers on there, so all the cars' mechanical aspects are complete. We think we've covered all the rules, doing the final checks of all the nuts and bolts and the wire locking safety procedures. Just making sure we get the stickers absolutely perfect, because basically we want to get through scrutinying first time professional team. So.
And what aspects do you think are better about the car this year than compared to last year's car?
I think overall design is better, but one of the biggest aspects for me personally is the quality of the build. We've really produced a really smart, well-built, solid car this year, as proven by the 2 tests we did. Both tests went perfectly without any major faults at all.
We are currently in the queue for scrutineering. How do you think we're going to get on, dude?
Push it past, yeah. Everything seems to be running well. There's a lot of hours gone into the team, especially by those who stayed behind, the stragglers, who are all sleep deprived and have done a great job to get the car where it is now.
How has it gone overall this year, scrutineering?
It's been quite good. The quality of the cars are quite nice. They're quite a decent level. So no, we're only finding some minor issues, and some of them are going through first time.
So no one's failed this year as of yet?
No, people do. It's not effective. No one fails. Everyone passes scrutineering. It may just take some minor things to change. Maybe they've got a bolt loose. Maybe they have to put some more cable ties on. Just some minor rule infringements. Because scrutineering is so complicated and there's so many different levels to it, it basically takes some time and effort to get through it.
But has it kind of changed over the years? Has it got kind of more difficult, more things to change, or?
No, it's always been the same level. I started competing back in '98. And basically the rules were the same. Obviously rule additions have come through. We've been strict on different things, but as I said, over the years, the level, it's all about being safe and allowing teams to run. We never stop anyone from running, but we also try to educate them on the best way they can set up the car, as well as being safe in doing that.
Okay, this is a Ford Fiesta that I competed in a couple of weeks ago in the Bosch Eco Driving Challenge. I drove from our university to Manchester, where someone else took over and took it on the next leg of the journey. Basically, it went from all the way down south up to the University of Aberdeen, university to university, all the fun with the student teams, and one driver from each team drove it on to the next university. The challenge was to drive as economically as possible, and we were fortunate that we were the most economical in our class to the next destination, so we won. Didn't really expect there to be much of a prize, but the prize for the winner in each class was to be taken around Silverstone by Matt Neal in his touring car, so that was quite impressive. I only found that out this morning and went straight out on the track with him afterwards.
The flag is up, and away he goes. That looks a lot better than last time to me. How do you think you've done, man?
It seemed to go really well, yeah. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but I think I did the best I could.
Did you see your times at all?
I've just heard there it's a 4.44, I think is my best, which is, I think, is fantastic.
It's brilliant, and hopefully we're just going to go up from here.
I can only hope things get better, well, carry on as well as they've been doing so far.
Thank you very much, man. Chat to you in a bit. We've got Bobby getting ready for the next round. We're going to get him to give it another good go. He is a little bit heavier than Luke, the previous driver, so that could affect the time, but we'll just see what happens. Yeah. Right, we just had Luke do a run and it was all the fours, best time, but we now got Bobby coming in next. Obviously he's a little bit heavier. How do you think that's going to impact?
Although although being heavier might impact it, I think he's had more practice. He's done it before, so the experience might help. Hopefully we get a quicker time anyway. Everyone else is doing pretty well.
Flags off. There he goes. I don't know about that one. 4.297, what are you saying?
It's not as good as I hope, but it's a solid time, so happy with that.
So we're here at the skid pad. We are getting our final checks in. We just had to change some stuff with the pedal in the pit. We're getting our final few checks and we're going to be going in. Our driver is Mr. Lawrence Allmark. Recently won the Bosch Challenge, got to ride around in a really sexy Honda actually. Flags there. And he's off, there we go. Nice turns there, I think a little nudge of the cone, but we're okay. Round again. Absolute brilliant control there, absolutely brilliant. Round the second roundabout, I'm going to call it. Second roundabout. Round two, he's going to come round, he's going to come out. Beautiful. 51, 5.174 there on the first run for Mr. Lawrence Allmark. That's absolutely brilliant. There he goes, Mr. Lawrence Allmark for the second go. Round the left-hand roundabout for the first time. Round again. Absolutely spot on. He's just got such control. Round the right-hand roundabout. There we go for the second time. Whizzes round and through the end there. 5.80. Bloody hell, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Lawrence, that was absolutely brilliant run. How did you find it, dude?
Car set up beautifully, felt very stable, very good. Can't complain.
Do you think you could have done any better if you had a third time?
If I'd have had time, I would have liked to tighten the diff up a bit. It was a little bit loose, but apart from that, handling it was pretty easy, to be honest.
And now we're going into the sprint, commentated by myself, Miles Joshua Gross.
And me, Dan Brennan.
Right, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in Silverstone, and we're going to do the sprint race, and there we go.
Beautiful launch control there.
You're going to have to talk car today, Dan.
I
don't really know much car. I mean, I'm the pretty one in this relationship.
Well, this is the first hard right turn, then going straight into a hard left-hand turn. Nice control there by Bobby, who is the driver today.
Lovely Bobby.
He's got a really, really nice control. He's a new driver this year. We'll go left to right, and then going into the chicane, going in a left, right, another left, and then right again, and then straight down into a hard left hairpin.
Hard left what?
A hard left hairpin.
Also, in these two, two races that we do, they put the times together, and then we get our time at the end.
As well to note here, it is important not to knock over any cones for him.
Yes, there is a 5-second penalty.
5-second penalty for every cone. So obviously you don't want to, because the sprint time actually decides where you start in the endurance race.
And that is the big one, the big endurance race, which everyone loves.
So
right, just past the finish line, and from what I can see, it looks like a pretty decent split going into the second round. How do you think we're going to do overall, Dan Brennan?
I think we should do alright. We've got some good drivers, we've got a nice car this year.
Very nice car, actually.
And from what we've heard, we've got really nice control, so
yeah.
Really nice control, really nice setup. So hopefully, we should be getting quite fun.
Again, it's a great day, isn't it? Great day for it.
Really nice.
Let's have a picnic.
The good thing is that the track will be quite hot, so there'll be some quite good grip between the tyres and the tarmac.
I mean, obviously last year it was rainy.
It was a better start.
Extra time.
Better
It was
start,
a great
really
start.
nice.
That was a brilliant lift-off launch. The spaceship.
And we go second hard left.
Straight down the straight. I love the straights. Loving that.
Quite fast in that. Now that it's familiar with the track, you can obviously push the car a bit more to its limits.
Of course. Into the first chicane.
And then straight. We'd be full throttle out here, probably up to about third gear. Braking hard as you go into the hairpin. Trying to keep as open throttle as you can.
And again, none of those cones have gone over. That's always nice to see.
Really nice control.
But he's still got that speed behind him as well, which is really good.
To the right, into the left, into the second chicane. This
Lovely.
way, entering from the right, going to the left, left, and across the finish line.
Lovely.
So we should be getting our timing very, very shortly.
There we go. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Beautiful stuff. Right, hello and welcome. We are here at the endurance track with your two commentators today. Me, Miles Joshua Gross.
And me, Dan Brennan.
Right, we're about to head off. We're looking really good here at Silverstone this year. We've done got some good results.
We have, and we're doing quite well. We've got a really nice looking car, really well designed car, and really nicely put together. Really nice setup.
Really nice team as well, and we're off. There we go. Great start.
We're on
for the JMU team.
First straight, full out. So yeah, the endurance track. It's a 22-kilometre track. Each lap is 1 kilometre long, so that gives you 22 laps. Each driver has 11 laps each. Our first driver out on track is Joe.
Big Joe.
And he's just taken the top hairpin. And just so you know, this is the same track as the sprint as yesterday. The only addition to this track is the blue lay-bys, which is where you must pull over if a car is fast approaching you from behind to allow it to pass, and you can't leave the blue area until the car is passed.
Oh, you're full of information today.
I am.
Absolutely full of it. It's amazing.
I'm in my element today.
He's on top form. No, so I mean, having the other cars on the track really does bring a whole other competitive side to it. I mean, you know, seeing someone in your peripherals is just going to make you want to push yourself a bit more.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be the same if you were the only one out on the track.
No, it'd be more like not like a time trial, but you know.
Yeah, but at least that way you've got something to push you, and it kind of like divides the pro drivers to the amateurs.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, you'll have some of the drivers that will panic, you know, seeing someone, you know, coming up behind them, coming next to them. But
yeah,
you know, you have the ones that will keep their cool, you know, keep their speed and their control, and then you know they'll just attack the circuit like we are doing at the moment. We're looking pretty good.
And just to point out, Joe is a new driver this year. He has had a lot of training in the driver simulator, but this is like his first proper time out on a circuit like this at Silverstone, and he's doing quite well, quite tight, nice control.
I mean, I'd say he's probably holding off on the brakes a bit too much, but you know, it's one of those.
It's the early days. He's got another. Well, he's 2 laps down. Well, he's into his second lap now. Most drivers will start off slow, like kind of get used to the track, and then that's when once they've got used to the pace of the track and the layout, is when they really come into their element. As we will see quite soon from Joe himself.
I mean, Joe actually quite enjoys long walks on the beach and seafood.
And seafood.
I wonder if that actually helps him in training.
A nice seafood meal.
A nice bit of sushi before he gets in the car.
But I bet he must be sweltering. All the drivers must be sweltering in this weather.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna impact on on people's driving. I mean, people are gonna get warm, but you know, some people might even pass out. So it's all about control. It's all about knowing your limits and
mental capacity.
And your mental capacity to carry on.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a tough one.
I mean, the good thing about it being hot is the fact that the track will be warm, and due to the warm and the fact that we've got slicks on, there'll be quite a lot of grip, so you can push the car just that little bit more.
But there is also the you know, the worry of the tyres melting because the track it can be too warm.
Well, this is where you get different types of slicks. I know in previous years we have had issues, especially in Spain last year, where we had the tyres were too soft for the conditions, and they did actually melt, and they were absolutely shredded after the endurance. This year, though, we have the right slicks. The temperature is quite hot, but they should last, and they are perfect for the conditions at home.
Perfect, that's always good. I mean, cones an aspect in this as well. I mean, if we knock cones over, are we getting any time penalties?
Yeah, it's the same as a sprint. You end up with a 5-second penalty. Oh, we've got somebody broken down here.
Oh, it's just pulling over to the side for us.
Go around it. Yeah.
There we go. Got someone broken down. I can't tell. I think that might be Cardiff.
Yeah, have you noticed one thing you do, and we'll notice this year as well, is that a lot of these cars have got wings.
No, they can't fly, but they you know, they have wings on the back of the car.
Yeah, and some of them have got they've got wings, and they've got diffusers. Yeah, no, maybe.
I thought you were meant to be the car guy. I was meant to be the pretty one. But no, I actually like the design of the car. I think some of the cars out here are they look very well, but they just look like they're going to be really heavy. It's going to really affect the times and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing with, especially the ones that do have, they are quite light, but they do have that weight to them.
Yeah.
And I mean they are used for downforce, but you're not getting up to anywhere near those speeds.
No.
But then again, when it comes to design presentation, it does look quite nice. Whereas this year we've got the twin exhaust system, which looks really nice.
It looks beautiful on the car, doesn't it? Look at that there. Oh.
Still got something on the track. We're still trying to sort this guy out on the track, maybe. So we've got the yellow flag out, much more green. But
I was going to say, it definitely looks more green. It looks like a lime green. That does.
Yeah, full throttle again. You can see he's shifted to his gears.
Jojo rocking the set like Russian roulette. Always wanted to say that. I don't even know what it means.
So
there's a cone! We knocked a cone!
Got that 5 seconds on top of our time. Can he make it back though?
I think he can. I mean, he's proven in the past that he can do it, and he's racing absolutely brilliant today. So I've got no shadow of a doubt that he can bring those 5 seconds back.
We've also got our second driver, which would be Lawrence, who is
the man that he needs no introduction.
He has had a lot of experience in the past at other events. He is one of the most experienced drivers as well, so one of the best.
You can say it. You can say it. It's all right.
I have to say he's
probably blushing listening to this now. He doesn't look a blusher to me actually.
No. Quite stern face.
Yeah.
But no, we'll see Lawrence's shine on today's track and see how well he does. We'll go down to the 5th lap, 6th lap, 5th lap.
I really should start taking count of these laps.
Oh. And we've still got the extra on the track, still somebody here.
Oh. Is that us? Oh, hold up. Okay, I think the engine's gone. We are stopped. We are not moving.
Is he trying to start?
He's trying to get it. It's not going. He's trying to get it started. It's not going. We've got a marshal over.
We've got steam. We've got smoke.
We've got bloody hell. Okay, we've got 2 marshals coming over to push us off the track. I think that is done.
Are we done?
For the LJMU team this year.
No.
They will be absolutely gutted.
All the work. This is what we've been working towards, and that's it. If you don't finish, you don't get another go.
That's it.
That's it. We're done.
And the rest of the team comes shooting over.
We'll have to go to the pits to find out what's happened.
So what's the crack then? What's going on?
Car's retired. I think it's an electrical failure, probably some wires overheating and melting. So it's about halfway through my stint. It just cut out.
Are you alright though? You're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just the car that's in a bad way.
Disappointing?
Yeah, very disappointing. The car felt a lot better than yesterday, and confidence is building, and I think we could have had a really good result today.
No worries, thank you very much.